This presentation, Dyslexia in Mainstream Part 2, follows on from the original presentation I did at the last VSEND conference. And it builds really on the concept of a dyslexia-friendly school, where you don't need a label to get what you need. Now, please don't read this as me saying I'm against labels. I'm definitely not. What I am against is you having to have a label in order to receive a lot of really good accommodations, which should be in the gift of a class teacher and which should be part of phase 1, core learning strategies, whatever. So let's explore what could and should be available, what should be within the gift of an inclusive class teacher. I'm always going to say, get it right for dyslexic learners, and we get it right for all. And this isn't just me talking, but most researchers would agree that lessons with appropriate pace, which are multisensory, which are chunked, where learning is revisited and checked on throughout, actually work for everybody. And this builds on my experience as a teacher, where my school was required to take on extra dyslexic learners due to a crisis, which is irrelevant. But we had to take on these youngsters, and their parents were very anxious and quite worried about how their children would cope. So in order to make this work, I trained up all my staff, basically every member of staff in a big secondary school, and we looked at how to include dyslexic learners in the mainstream classroom. And the interesting thing that happened was that as we focused on dyslexia-friendly best practice, we became a more successful school, really by any indicator you care to mention, any indicator that I'll state.